And good evening. Welcome back out again to King City High School as we get set for our second game of the night here from the new gym here at the King City Tournament, as it was the DeKalb girls that pick up a 41-34 victory tonight over King City. So far, the Albany girls and DeKalb girls both will find themselves into a championship semifinal. King City Stewartsville girls both find themselves in the consolation semifinals. Again, game going on right now over on the New Shopper and Printery Facebook page. Number 2 Albany boys taking on the number 7 DeKalb boys. And again here it's going to be the number 4 Stewartsville boys taking on the number 5 seed Northeast Nodaway boys. Like to thank our sponsors. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Penny Gen Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Northwest Cell. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Independent Farmers Bank of King City, Maysville, and Stewartsville. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany. And the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. As we get set here for tip-off of Stewartsville Northeast Nodaway boys, we're back with our BTC Bank pregame when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out again to King City as we get set here for the announcement of the starters for our second game of the night between the number 4 seed Stewartsville Cardinals and the number 5 seed Northeast Nodaway Blue Jays. So again, there are your starting lineups here for this second game. Again, it's Ben Boswell, Mitchell Sherry, Reed McIntyre, Nathan Schieber, and Austin Pride for Northeast Nodaway. Tyler Haskell, Doran Saunders, Curtis Nelson, Keaton Nelson, and Dalton Martin for Stewartsville. Remember, as we prepare to tip off tonight's contest, don't forget to start your morning trip with a stop at Schultz in Albany for either an ice-cold fountain drink or a hot cup of coffee. Northeast Nodaway will wear their road blue uniforms, white lettering. Stewartsville wears their home white uniforms with red lettering outlined in black. Tip-off is going to be won here by Stewartsville. Bringing it across, here's going to be Tyler Haskell. Northeast Nodaway will start out in a man-to-man defense. They try to bring it inside. That time to Doran Saunders, who has been knocked out of bounds here off the hand of Mitchell Sherry. So Haskell will inbounds here for the Cardinals. Ball inbounds to the corner here for Nelson. Keaton Nelson back up to the top key here for Curtis Nelson. Into the corner now for Martin. Haskell will drive, now puts up a shot from the free throw line off the front of the iron, no good. Bringing it across here for Northeast Nodaway is going to be Ben Boswell. Boswell sends it left wing here for Mitchell Sherry. Right wing, Boswell. Now leaves it off as Sherry goes up, lays it off the glass, off the mark, no good, and out of bounds. Here is going to be Keaton Nelson, as will stay Northeast Nodaway basketball. Mitchell Sherry inbounds. Ball inbounds on the baseline for Austin Pride. Goes up. Can't get it to fall in. Rebound is going to be made here by Stewartsville. And then out of bounds quickly off of Keaton Nelson. Up with it at the top. Here's Ben Boswell. Try and send it inside for Sherry. Stolen away here by Doran Saunders. Quickly over to left wing here for Keaton Nelson. Nelson leaves it off for Doran Saunders' shot. Maybe tipped a little bit there by Sherry. Over to left wing with it here is going to be Reed McIntyre. McIntyre gets it off to Pride, over to Sherry on the right wing. Now pass over the head and out of bounds, looking for Reed McIntyre. And hits some benched Cardinals. Over on the right wing is going to be Keaton Nelson. He'll try and feed it inside. Shot going to be tipped there by Ben Boswell there from Curtis Nelson. Now Boswell quickly brings it across. Leaves it off here for Nathan Schieber. Schieber sends it back up to Boswell. Has it stripped away. And then a foul going to be committed here against Curtis Nelson. Foul against Nelson will be his first, team's first. Still scoreless, a minute 55 here into the first quarter of the game. Ball inbounds here for Schieber. Leaves it off now for Sherry. Now Reed McIntyre with it up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing for Pride. Up to the top key, Schieber, left wing again here for McIntyre. For Boswell. Loses his footing, but's able to regain possession. Now it's going to be stolen away here by Curtis Nelson. Nelson goes up, and he kind of thought about shooting, kind of thought about passing, and then is going to commit the travel violation. And if you're looking for Albany Decaf Boys, you can find that tonight over on the New Shopper and the Printery Facebook page. Just search @New Shopper on Facebook. Bringing it across here is going to be Mitchell Sherry. Leaves it off here for Reed McIntyre. 5.5 left to play here in the first, still scoreless. Pride with it in the right corner. Boswell now to Sherry. Sherry drives in, leaves it off for Boswell. Shot from the corner from three, no good. Austin Pride with the rebound, and he's going to step out of bounds. And it'll be Stewartsville basketball. And as we mentioned with that first game of the night between King City Decaf, both them kind of gone off to rough starts. And both teams trying to knock off some rust from a long layoff last week and a lot of weather canceled schools and a lot of practices for a lot of teams, as it's Reed McIntyre that comes away with the steal. McIntyre sends it right wing here for Mitchell Sherry. Back up to Ben Boswell. Left wing for Schieber, into the corner again for McIntyre. McIntyre will drive. Leaves it off for Austin Pride. Baseline shot. Too hard off the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Curtis Nelson. Now a quick shot from Stewartsville's Keaton Nelson, no good. Rebound going to be made here by McIntyre. Now stolen back away here by Curtis Nelson as he'll leave it off for Haskell and then dishes it inside, laying it off the glass. Dalton Martin as he'll get the scoring underway. 2-0 Stewartsville. 4:07 left to play here in the first quarter. Reed McIntyre leaves it off for Pride on the right block as Pride gets a scoring open here for Northeast Nodaway. And the corner with it here is going to be Martin. He'll drive, puts up the shot, and it's going to be a foul committed here by Austin Pride. Pride will pick up his first personal, first team foul. As going to the line to shoot 2 free throws here is going to be Dalton Martin. Martin's first free throw attempt. No good. Checking in here for Stewartsville is going to be Jake Shellhorn and David Myers. Checking in for Northeast Nodaway is going to be Dylan McIntyre and Drew Wiederholt. Martin's second free throw attempt. Up and good. Is able to knock home the second. 3-2. It's a Stewartsville lead here over Northeast Nodaway. Inbounds goes to Boswell. Quickly sends it up now for Wiederholt. Leaves it off for Pride. Spins inside the paint. Can't get it to fall. Martin comes away with the rebound. Quickly in transition is Stewartsville. Sends it across for Haskell. Right wing shot from 3. No good. Sherry comes away with the rebound. Sherry quickly brings it across, and a carrying violation going to be called here against Northeast Nodaway. 3:26 left to play here in the first. It's a 3-2 Stewartsville lead here over Northeast Nodaway. At the end of the first quarter, Albany leads over DeKalb 10-7. And that game can be found over on the New Shopper and the Printery Facebook page. David Myers sends it up now for Curtis Nelson. Over to the left wing here for Jake Shellhorn. Shellhorn with it left wing up to the top of the key for Haskell. Stolen away here by Dylan McIntyre. And now it'll be Mitchell Sherry. That will slow things up as he'll walk it across the timeline here for Northeast Nodaway. Sherry will send it right wing here for Wiederholt. 2:50 left to play in the first. Sherry over to left wing for Boswell. Boswell will drive, leaves it off for Wiederholt. Wiederholt now leaves it off for Pride. Right wing for McIntyre. Now back up again here for Ben Boswell. Boswell to Wiederholt right wing. Up for Mitchell Sherry. Left wing Boswell. Leaves it for Austin Pride. He'll put up a shot from the top of the key from 3. No good. Rebound's going to be made by David Myers. Myers leave it for Haskell. Now gives it off for Shellhorn. Back again to Haskell. Haskell's shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound's going to be made here by Boswell. 2 minutes left to play here in this first quarter. It's a low-scoring one, 3-2. Wiederholt over to left wing for McIntyre to Boswell. Back over again to Wiederholt. Wiederholt sends it to Pride into the corner. Now back up to the top of the key. Driving in McIntyre. Shot off the glass. Off the mark to the right. No good. Stewartsville quickly brings it in transition. Haskell leaves it off for Martin from the baseline. Off the inside of the iron. No good. Picked up here by Wiederholt. Boswell brings it across with underneath 1.5 left. Stolen away here by Haskell. Goes up and he is going to be fouled on the shot. As the foul here against Northeast Nodaway is going to go against Drew Wiederholt. That'll be his first personal. Haskell's first free throw attempt is up and good. Checking back in here are going to be Keaton Nilsson along with Doran Saunders. Second free throw attempt from Haskell is up and good as he hits both ends of the free throw. 5-2. Stewartsville now with the lead. They get it across here for McIntyre. Drives in, goes up, lays it up with his left hand, can't get to fall. Pride there as he'll knock it in on the putback. Back down to a 1-point ball game. Shot from Nelson, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Wiederholt. And a carrying violation going to be called here against Reed McIntyre. Inbouncing is going to be Shellhorn. He'll inbounds it up to Haskell up at the top of the key. 5-4. Stewartsville has a 1-point lead. 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Myers with it left wing. Sends it to Haskell. Drives in, puts up a shot from the right elbow. Up and good. Full court pressure put on here by Stewartsville. Ball inbounds for Wiederholt. Gets it out for Sherry. Football pass up now for Reed McIntyre. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall from the right elbow. Leaves it off for Pride. Up and good for 2. And now it'll be Keaton Nelson there that is called for the travel. As Boswell will check in again here for Wiederholt. 11.1 left to play here in the first. It's a 7-6 Stewartsville lead. Northeast Nodaway though with the basketball. Boswell will send it across here for McIntyre. Boswell drives in, lays it on off the glass, can't get it to fall. And it's going to go out of bounds. 7-6 Stewartsville with the lead here after 1 quarter of play. We're back with more when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one. Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again to King City. It's a 7-6 Stewartsville lead over Northeast Nodaway. Albany boys lead 10-7 at the end of 1 quarter of play over in the old gym. It's a 7-6 Stewartsville lead here at the end of 1 in the old gym. Boswell with it up at the top of the key here for the Blue Jays. They'll now leave it off as leads it off for Reed McIntyre. Ben Boswell shot from the corner from 3, bounces around, no good. Rebound's going to be made here by Doran Saunders. Left wing with it is going to be Haskell. He'll put up the shot, up and good from 2. Already for Haskell, that's 6 points here in the early going. Pride leaves it off for Sherry. It's going to be tipped back. Sherry comes away with it. And now it's going to be a 5-on-3 as Sherry drives all the way in, goes coast to coast, and lays it in off the glass. Quickly, Stewartsville in transition as it'll be Haskell. Leaves it into the corner. Driving in is going to be Keaton Nelson. Can't get the shot to fall. Ball tipped around, picked up here by Reed McIntyre. McIntyre will leave it off back to Sherry. He'll drive into the paint, and he's going to be called here for the carry. Blue Jays been called for a couple of carries like that so far tonight. Not happy with any of them. All of them look like they have been. Keaton Nelson will leave it up to Haskell up at the top. Key now he'll give it off for Curtis Nelson. Back over to Haskell. Shot from the baseline, up and good as he knocks it down. Tyler Haskell with 8 points here in the early going. Pass goes through Reed McIntyre's hands. Going up and being fouled is Doran Saunders. Foul against Northeast Nodaway is going to go against Mitchell Sherry. That'll be his first. And a 30-second Petty John Arnold Center timeout could be called by Northeast Nodaway. We're back with more, and we come back in just a moment on Albany TV.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Welcome back out again to King City. It's an 11-8 Stewartsville lead. At the line for 2 free throws here is going to be Doran Saunders after the foul committed by Mitchell Sherry. It is his first, team's third. Saunders' first free throw attempt. Off the back of the iron, no good. Second free throw attempt from Saunders. Off the back of the iron, rebound is going to be made here by Nathan Schieber. Quickly trying to send it up for Boswell, and he's going to step out of bounds. It'll be Stewartsville basketball. The full court pressure put on by Stewartsville really getting here to Northeast Nodaway here in the early going. As checking in here for Northeast Nodaway, again, is going to be Dylan McIntyre, as Mitchell Sherry will check out. Bringing it across is going to be Tyler Haskell. Trying to feed it inside. There for Keaton Nelson. It's going to be knocked away, picked up by Pride. He'll leave it off for Nathan McIntyre as he'll bring it across. Reed McIntyre. As he'll send it up to Ben Boswell. Boswell now for Nathan Schieber. Now back again for Reed McIntyre. Drives in, leaves it off into the corner. Boswell. Shot from the left elbow. Up and good. As Boswell knocks it down and makes it back out to a 1-point ball game. Haskell gets it in the corner here for Dalton Martin. Now back out again here for Curtis Nelson. Trying to leave it off. And on the block, comes back out to Martin. Haskell with it right wing. Puts up the shot. Little fade away. Knocks it in. Up and good for 2. That's already now 10 points here for Haskell. 10 of the 13 scored here by Stewartsville. Quickly, Dylan McIntyre drives to the baseline, knocks it in off the glass, up and good for 2. Quickly back in transition here is going to be Keaton Nelson. Up to the top of the key here for Doran Saunders. Saunders for Curtis Nelson. Back up again for Martin. Martin leaves it off for Haskell. And there's going to be a moving screen called here against Martin. And it'll be his first personal. Second team foul. Checking in for Stewartsville here is going to be Shellhorn as he'll check in here for Martin. 5:08 left to play here in the first half. It's a 13-12 Stewartsville lead. 25-15, Albany has the lead over at halftime in the new gym. Or over in the old gym, sorry. Ben Boswell with it, trying to leave it off for Austin Pride. Knocked away and stolen away here by Keaton Nelson. And he's going to be called here with the carry violation. .446 left to play here in the half, 13-12. Stewartsville has the lead. Northeast Nodaway with the basketball. Reed McIntyre will walk it across. He'll send it over to Austin Pride on the right wing. Up to the top of the key for Dylan McIntyre. Back over to Reed McIntyre on the left. Ben Boswell with it up at the top of the key. Gives it back off to Reed McIntyre as he'll look back to the bench for the new offensive setup. Send it left wing here for Dylan McIntyre. Loses it, picks it up, leaves it off now for Austin Pride. To Ben Boswell, deep 3 attempt, up and good. As Boswell hits the deep 3 and gives Northeast Nodaway the first lead here of the night. 15-13. Knocked away and stolen away here by Pride. Leaves it off now for Reed McIntyre. Halfway through the second quarter of play, Northeast Nodaway has the 2-point lead. Reed McIntyre over the right wing for Dylan McIntyre. Drives in, leaves it off now here for Schieber. Left wing for Reed McIntyre. Leaves it off for Schieber inside. Goes up, knocks it in off the glass, up and good for two. And now a 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout going to be taken by Stewartsville. We'll take one as well, and we'll be back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
We know your home is important to you. Hi, I'm Toby Priestman with Independent Farmers Bank. We offer a wide variety of real estate loans and have something to fit your every need. Whether you want to purchase a new home, want some money to fix up your existing home, or want to build your dream home from scratch, we're here to help with a loan tailored to you. You can learn more at farmbank.net or stop by one of our 3 locations in Stewartsville, Maysville, or King City. At Independent Farmers Bank, we're here for you in every season. We're a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back out to King City. It's a 17-13 Northeast Nodaway lead. 3:37 left to play here in this second quarter. Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, it'll be Stewartsville basketball. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Saunders will inbound it into the backcourt here for Keaton Nelson. Nelson walks it across the center court logo here at the King City New High School gym. Up to the top, the key here for Shellhorn. Trying to feed it inside here for Saunders. Spins around, puts up the shot from the baseline off the front of the iron, no good. Saunders trying to go in for his rebound, and there's going to be a jump ball called. That is going to go and stay here with Stewartsville. Haskell inbounds here for the Cardinals. Ball inbounds up to the top of the key for Keaton Nelson. Shot from 3, rolls out, no good. Wiederholt with the rebound. Dylan McIntyre there with the rebound. Boswell with it up at the top of the key. Leaves it off now for Schieber. Trying to leave it there for Dylan McIntyre. Ben Boswell leaves it off for Austin Pride. Now gets it for Schieber. Back to Boswell. Hoping up another shot from 3 off the mark to the right. No good. Rebound's going to be made here by Haskell. Nelson trying to feed it inside. It's going to go out of bounds here off the hands of Curtis Nelson. 2:41 left to play here in the second. 17-13. Northeast Nodaway with the lead. Over to left wing with it here is going to be Reed McIntyre. Sends it across again. Here for Dylan McIntyre. Leaves it off for Ben Boswell. And a foul going to be called here on the floor against the Cardinals. And it'll go against Curtis Nelson. That'll be his second personal, team's third. Checking in here for Stewartsville is going to be David Myers, as he'll check in here for Curtis Nelson. Reed McIntyre will inbounds into the backcourt here for Schieber. Gets it back up to Reed McIntyre. Over to Boswell on the right wing. Boswell drives to the baseline, puts up a shot from the right baseline, spins around, and then rolls in. Haskell quickly gets it out now for Keaton Nelson, right wing. Up to the top of the key here for Saunders. Leaves it up for Myers. Myers now for Nelson. Nelson drives in, goes up, gets the bucket to fall, and gets the foul. Foul against the Blue Jays is going to go against Dylan McIntyre. That'll be his first personal. Team's fourth. Free throw is up and good there from Keaton Nelson. Reed McIntyre with it. He is going to be called for the travel. Saunders will inbounds here for Stewartsville. Sends it across for Myers. Up again for Haskell. Right wing here for Keaton Nelson. Back again for Myers. Sends it to Haskell, right wing. Into the corner for Nelson, trying to feed it inside to Shellhorn, and Shellhorn knocks it in, up and good for two. Brings it back to a one-point ball game, 19-18. Northeast Nodaway with the lead. Reed McIntyre feeds it off for Schieber. On the baseline, goes up, and his shot will be blocked. Nelson's shot from the baseline is up and good. Gives Stewartsville back a one-point lead, 20-19. 1 minute left to play here in the second. And a foul going to be called here against Haskell. Foul against Haskell will be his first, team's fourth. Again at the half in the old gym, it's a 25-15 Albany Warriors lead over number 7 DeKalb. And that game can be found over on the New Shopper and the Printery Facebook page tonight. Mitchell Sherry will inbounds here for Ben Boswell. Underneath a minute left to play here in the second. Boswell brings it across, sends it over to left wing. Now here for Reed McIntyre. Back up now for Dylan McIntyre. Back up for Sherry up at the top of the key. To Boswell. To Dylan McIntyre for Reed McIntyre. For Sherry. Over left wing for Boswell. For Reed McIntyre, back up again at the top of the key for Dylan McIntyre, right wing. Underneath 30 seconds left to play here in the half. You think that Northeast Nodaway's playing here for the final shot of the half. Boswell will get the offense started. Gets it to Dylan McIntyre, back to Boswell. Left wing, Dylan McIntyre, back to Ben Boswell. Shot from three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be made by Myers. He'll quickly get it to Haskell. And they're going to call a travel, or a double dribble, with 1.5. It'll be Northeast Nodaway basketball. Boswell gets it. Throw from half court, no good. As it's a 1-point lead, 20-19 as we head to halftime. We're back with our Albany High-V halftime when we return in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany High-V is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany High-V has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany High-V.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one. Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Welcome back out again here to King City. It's a 20-19 Stewartsville lead here over Northeast Nodaway at the half. Like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast to Stewartsville Northeast Nodaway boys basketball here on Albany TV. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Penny John Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee Inn, Shoats of Albany. Northwest Cell, Mosaic Medical Center, Albany. Independent Farmers Bank of King City, Maysville, and Stewartsville. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Again, going on the New Shopper and the Printery Facebook page tonight is the games from the old gym. Currently, number 2 Albany leading over number 7 DeKalb. Again, at the half, it was a 25-15 ball game already, starting in the third quarter for them. Again, here at the half, it's a 2019 Stewartsville lead. Stewartsville unofficially shooting 8 for 19 from the field, 4 for 17 from the free throw line, 0 for 3 from behind the three-point arc. Led in scoring so far by Doran Saunders with 10 points, 5 points for Keaton Nelson, 3 points for Dalton Martin, and 2 points for Jake Shellhorn. For Northeast Nodaway, unofficially from the field, they are shooting 9 for 23, 1 for 7 from behind the three-point arc. Led in scoring so far by Ben Boswell with 7.6 points for Austin Pride, 2 points for Dylan McIntyre, Nathan Schieber, and for Mitchell Sherry. So that's how it looks so far. It's again a 1-point ball game. It's pretty much been a 1-point ball game throughout, as it was both teams scoring 13 points there in that second quarter. Again, the game started out kind of slow, as we kind of expected after the long break between games for both teams with that rough winter week that we had last week. A lot of games and practices being canceled. Another update here from the old gym. 31-23 Albany leads over DeKalb with 4:47 still left to play in that third quarter. So far, Stewartsville has just one person in foul trouble. That's Curtis Nelson. Northeast Nodaway, so far, they really do not have anybody with over one foul, so no real foul trouble to speak of at the moment for Northeast Nodaway. Remember, your halftime tonight on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Also, while you're on Albany TV this week, make sure to check out our big game poll giveaway, where you can select and choose who's going to win the big game next Sunday, whether you think it's going to be Kansas City or San Francisco. Vote and share for your chance to win a $50 Hy-Vee gift card. Also, we'll have our over-under contest going on the Albany TV Facebook page as well, where you have to guess whether both teams will score over 49.5 or under 49.5, and one winner will be selected out of those for a $25 Hy-Vee gift card. Again, find all the rules and regulations on our Albany TV Facebook page. We'll be back with more of your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
We know your home is important to you. Hi, I'm Toby Priestman with Independent Farmers Bank. We offer a wide variety of real estate loans and have something to fit your every need. Whether you want to purchase a new home, want some money to fix up your existing home, or want to build your dream home from scratch, we're here to help with a loan tailored to you. You can learn more at farmbank.net or stop by one of our 3 locations in Stewartsville, Maysville, or King City. At Independent Farmers Bank, we're here for you in every season. We're a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out again here to King City. It's a 20-19 Stewartsville lead over Northeast Nodaway. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast. So Stewartsville, Northeast Nodaway boys basketball. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Shoats of Albany and Northwest Cell. Mosaic Medical Center, Albany. Independent Farmers Bank of King City, Maysville, and Stewartsville. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, and the Printery and New Shop are located in Albany. Again, going over some of the scores already finalized here tonight. Number 2 seed Albany girls went over the number 7 seeded Stewartsville girls, 51-26. So Albany finds themselves in the championship semifinal for the third time this season. Stewartsville finds themselves in the consolation semis. It was the DeKalb girls, the number 5 seed, that knocked off the number 4 seed King City girls, 41-34. DeKalb finds themselves in the championship semis. They will await the winner of our next game here on Albany TV between the 1 seed Stanberry and the number 8 seed Northeast Nodaway. Number 4 seed King City finds themselves in the consolation semis for the third time this season. And then going on right now, Albany had a lead over DeKalb in the old gym. That's a matchup between the 2 and 7 seeds. Here in the new gym, it's a matchup between the 4 and 5 seeds. The number 4 seed Stewartsville has the 1-point edge over the 5 seed Northeast Nodaway. As we get set here to start out your second half, it'll be Northeast Nodaway basketball. Remember, your halftime in Albany TV was brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Starting out the second half here for Stewartsville will include Tyler Haskell, Doran Saunders, Dalton Martin, Keaton Nelson, and Curtis Nelson. For Northeast Nodaway, it'll be Ben Boswell, Mitchell Sherry, as well as Reed McIntyre, Nathan Schieber, and Austin Pride. Ball inbounds here for Ben Boswell. Stewartsville will start out here in a half-court man-to-man defense. McIntyre trying to send it in for Pride. Going to be go over his head a little bit and picked up here by Stewartsville. Over to left wing with here Keaton Nelson. Gets it off for Martin as he'll drive in, waits for Pride to go up. Shot won't go as it's going to be rebounded, though, here by Doran Saunders. Saunders will get it off to Martin. He's going to be called for the travel. So Sherry will inbounds. Gets it off for Reed McIntyre. He'll get it back. Now leaves it up for Ben Boswell. He's getting close to the 10-second call. Boswell runs it across the half-court line. Leaves it off for Reed McIntyre. Back to Boswell. In for Pride at the free throw line. Over for Sherry, right wing. Leaves it off for Schieber into the corner for Boswell. Mitchell Sherry with it up at the top of the key. Spins. Leaves it off for Schieber. Back out again here for Sherry. Over to the right wing now for Reed McIntyre. Drives in. Leaves it off. Schieber shot from the baseline. Up and good. Nathan Schieber knocks it in from the baseline to give Northeast Nodaway again the 1-point lead. Martin at the free throw line leaves it over for Keaton Nelson, right wing. Sends it left wing. Saunders shot from 3. Knocks it down. Boswell will get it off to Sherry. Now gets it off for Pride. Quickly now for Reed McIntyre. Stolen from behind, though, here by Curtis Nelson. He'll get it off now for Haskell. Haskell from the free throw line. Pulls up. Shot no good. Pride who comes away with the rebound. Sends it up now for Ben Boswell, so he'll slow things up a little bit as Northeast Nodaway trails Stewartsville by 2, 21-23. Pride drives in. Puts up a little floater, can't get it to fall. Schieber with the rebound, he'll go up. And his second chance opportunity will pick up a foul and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul against Stewartsville is going to go against Dalton Martin. That'll be Martin's second personal, first team foul. First free throw attempt from Schieber is up and good. Schieber's second free throw attempt, good as well as he knocks them both in to tie it up at 23-all. Ball inbounds here for Keaton Nelson as he'll bring it across the timeline. Sends it in the corner now for Martin. For Saunders' right wing. Saunders drives in, loses it, is able to regain the ball as he'll get it for Keaton Nelson. Spins around, goes up with his left hand, a little too hard. Rebound's going to be made by Pride. Reed McIntyre will walk it across. Now he'll drive. Leaves it off for Pride at the free throw line. Pride will drive. Goes up. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall. And then coming away with the rebound here is going to be Keaton Nelson. Saunders with it. Sends it up to the top of the key here for Curtis Nelson. And then Reed McIntyre is going to be called here for the foul. Foul against McIntyre is going to be his first, team's first. Saunders will inbounds here from the far sideline. Ball inbounds into the corner here for Curtis Nelson. Leaves it off for Saunders. Goes up, and he is going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. One of the most dangerous people on an inbounds play to watch out for shooting it is the inbouncer. Foul against Northeast Nodaway is going to go against Mitchell Sherry. That'll be his second. First free throw attempt is up and good from Saunders. Checking in is going to be Drew Wiederholt as well as Dylan McIntyre. Reed McIntyre and Nathan Schieber will both check out. Second shot from Saunders off the back of the iron, no good. Comes away with his own rebound. Now driving, Keaton Nelson goes up, knocks it in off the glass and gets the foul. Foul against Northeast Nodaway is going to go against Drew Wiederholt. That'll be his second, team's third. Free throw attempt from Nelson is up and good as he completes the three-point play. And it should be a 27-23 Stewartsville lead here over Northeast Nodaway. As they're checking the book here out at the table, it should be 27-23 here, is I believe what the score should be. Scoreboard has it at 26-23. It says they check it here. They will fix it, and it should be a 27-23 Stewartsville lead. And it is, with 5:03 left to play here in the third. Sherry will inbounds here for Boswell. Quickly sends it across now for Dylan McIntyre. He'll drive in. Puts it up, lays it in nice and easy for two. 27-25. Keaton Nelson leaves it off for Saunders. That's going to be knocked and stripped out away there by Sherry. Again, Saunders will inbounds again here for Stewartsville. They lead by 2, 27-25. Inbounds into the backcourt here for Haskell. Over to the right wing for Saunders. Drives in, goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. As the foul here against Northeast Nodaway is going to go against Dylan McIntyre. That is going to be his second foul, team's fourth. As the free throw attempt from Saunders. Up and good as he's able to complete the three-point play. 30-25, it's now a 5-point Stewartsville lead. Quickly bringing it across here for Wiederholt. for McIntyre. Feeds it inside for Pride as Pride goes up and lays it up nice and easy for two. 30-27 quickly. Bringing it up now for Nelson. Trying to send it back across for Haskell as it's picked out of the air by Dylan McIntyre. Boswell will bring it across with his team trailing by 3. 4:15 left to play here in the third quarter. Boswell leaves it off for Pride up at the top of the key. And a foul going to be called here against Stewartsville, as it's going to go against Curtis Nelson. That'll be his third, team second. DeKalb pulling back as it's now a 3-point ball game. Albany leads 33-30 at the end of the third quarter over in the old gym. 4:05 left to play here in the third quarter. It's a 30-27 Stewartsville lead. Sherry will leave it off for Boswell up at the top of the key. Boswell for Pride. Into the corner now for Dylan McIntyre. Gets it off for Pride as he drives and cuts through the basket, puts up a shot, and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as a foul called here against Stewartsville. And the foul against the Cardinals is going to go here against Jake Shellhorn. That'll be his first, team's third. First shot from Pride from the free throw line is up and good. Second free throw attempt from Pride. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Saunders. Gets it up for Haskell. And he's going to step out of bounds, as it'll be Northeast Nodaway basketball down by 2 with 3:42 left to play in the third quarter. Left wing with it here is going to be Dylan McIntyre. Feeds it inside. Mitchell Sherry lays it in off the glass, up and good for 2. Trying to feed it inside to Saunders. Gets the bucket and the foul. He'll go for his third 3-point play. Foul again is going to go against Dylan McIntyre. That is now going to be his third, team's fifth. And Saunders again will go for the 3-point play. Checking back in is going to be Reed McIntyre. He'll check in here for Dylan. Saunders free throw to complete the 3-point play. No good. Rebound is going to be made, though, here by Stewartsville. And then picking up the foul is going to be Keaton Nelson on the putback. And now a technical going to be called, I believe, also against Northeast Nodaway. So we're going to have a foul against Mitchell Sherry. And then a technical foul called against Sherry as well. So at the line for the free throws due to the technical are going to be Keaton Nelson. He'll shoot 2. First one off the back of the iron, no good. Second free throw off the front of the iron, no good. So Nelson not able to make any of the free throws. Now it'll be Haskell that'll shoot for the technical foul. His first free throw off the front of the iron. Haskell's second free throw attempt is good. Is able to make the second. Makes now a 33-30 ball game. Sherry will check out. Checking in for him is going to be Ethan Adwell. Inbounds in is going to be Doran Saunders. Well, inbounds now here for Haskell. A 3:14 left to play here in the third. Myers leaves it off now for Saunders. Puts up a shot from 3, off the mark to the left. Pride comes away with the rebound. Reed McIntyre sends it across. Boswell hits a three from behind the arc. Ties it up at 33 all. Again, it'll be Keaton Nelson that'll send it up to Haskell. Haskell with it right wing. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds here off the hands of Drew Wiederholt. Haskell was looking for it. Foul, doesn't get one. Inbounds goes to Haskell. Over to the right wing here for Keaton Nelson. Trying to feed it now for Shellhorn. Goes up. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to go. Pride with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go against Shellhorn. That'll be his second. Team's fourth. Inbounds, and here is going to be Wiederholt. To Boswell. Now Wiederholt will bring it across here for Northeast Nodaway. Reed McIntyre to Ben Boswell. Shot from three. No good. Pride comes away with the rebound. Now leaves it off again for Boswell up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing for Reed McIntyre. Feeds now into Pride. Inside the paint. Spins around. Can't get it to fall. Quickly bringing it up to Myers. Sends it inside now for Saunders. Back out again for Shellhorn. Now for Haskell. Been pretty quiet since the first half when he had 10 of the first 13 points for Stewartsville. Haskell with it right wing, sends it into the corner for Myers. Back out again for Haskell. Leaves it off for Keaton Nelson. Inside for Shellhorn. Back out to Keaton Nelson into the corner. Myers, shot from three. No good. And then it's going to be Haskell that's going to commit the foul. Foul against Haskell is going to be his second. Team's fifth. 1:17 left to play in the third. We're going to have a Petty John Auto Center timeout taken by Stewartsville. Full Petty John Auto Center timeout. Back with more in just a moment on Albany TV.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz Adult Beverages and Scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one. Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again here to King City. It's a 33-33 tied ball game. 1:17 left to play here in the third quarter. Northeast Nodaway with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout taken by Stewartsville. Pride gets it across midcourt. Now he'll leave it off for Reed McIntyre at the top of the key for Ben Boswell, right wing. Trying to feed it inside to Pride. It's going to be knocked out of bounds here off of Stewartsville. Underneath a minute left to play here in the half. Ball inbounds here for McIntyre. He'll now drive into the right block. And a foul going to be called here on the floor against Myers. That'll be Myers' first, team sixth. Next one will put Northeast Nodaway in the bonus. Stewartsville already into the single bonus. Pride with the rebound, or gets the inbounds, goes up. He will be fouled on the shot and will go up to shoot 2 free throws. Foul against Stewartsville is going to go here against Curtis Nelson. That is now his fourth. As Keaton Nelson will check back in here after the first free throw attempt from Pride is up and good. So Keaton Nelson will check in here for Curtis Nelson. As the second free throw attempt from Pride is up and good to give Northeast Nodaway a 2-point lead. Haskell will send it across for Keaton Nelson. Now for Martin. Up again to Haskell up at the top of the key. Into the corner for Keaton Nelson to Haskell. Keaton Nelson. Back up to Haskell. Shellhorn drives baseline, and a foul going to be called here on the floor against the Blue Jays and going to line for the 1-and-1. Here's going to be Shellhorn. Foul against Northeast Nodaway is going to go against Reed McIntyre. That'll be his second, team's 8th. Shellhorn's first free throw attempt off the mark to the left, no good. Rebound is going to be made by Pride, and a timeout going to be called as the Blue Jays bring it across midcourt. It's a 30-second Petty General Center timeout. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Welcome back out again here to King City, 35-33. Northeast Nodaway has lead and the basketball. As games over in the old gym running a little bit in front here of the games in the new gym. As Albany about finished with their game over DeKalb. We'll try and get you a final score from that one as it goes final. Up with it at the top of the key. Here's going to be Reed McIntyre to Boswell. Back to McIntyre. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Boswell puts up a fadeaway shot at the buzzer, up and good. It's going to be from inside the three-point arc, though, so it'll only count for 2. But it is a 37-33 Blue Jay lead as we lead here at the end of the third quarter. We're back with the fourth when we come back in just a moment on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out again here to King City, 37-33. Northeast Nodaway has the lead. Stewartsville has the basketball to start out this fourth quarter. Up with it at the top. The key is going to be Haskell. He'll send it now for Myers. Into the corner now for Shellhorn. Sends it across for Haskell. Back out to Myers. Back over again to Shellhorn on the left wing. Feeds it to Haskell inside for Martin. Goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. Foul here is going to go against Austin Pride. That'll be his second foul, team's 9th. Free throw attempt from Martin off the iron, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. So it's down to a 2-point Northeast Nodaway lead. Boswell will get it off to Pride. Sends it across now here for Drew Wiederholt. Back up to Reed McIntyre now for Boswell. Boswell to Reed McIntyre, left wing. Feeds it inside to Pride. He'll go up and lay it off the glass, up and good for two. Up to the top of the key for Haskell. Myers now for Shellhorn on the baseline. Sends it across for Haskell into the corner now for Keaton Nelson. Back again for Haskell. The Nelson again in the corner. A minute gone here in the fourth quarter of play. It's a 39-35 Northeast Nodaway lead. Shellhorn sends it across court for Nelson. For Haskell, for Myers. Now trying to feed it inside there for Martin, tipped away and right to the hands that time of Reed McIntyre. Boswell walks it across the center court logo here at the King City High School gym. Feeding it inside to Pride on the left block. Spins around, puts up a shot, gets it to fall in, up and good for two. A little bit of luck with that one as it looked like it might have even been touched as it went up, but fought it up hard enough to get it off the glass. Left wing Shellhorn. Back up for Myers. Over to the right wing for Haskell. Again back into the corner for Shellhorn. Trying to feed it back out again for Myers. Stolen away by Boswell. Goes up. Lays it up with his right hand. Up and good for two. And a timeout going to be called here by Stewartsville. A full Petty John Auto Center timeout. 43-35 Northeast Nodaway with the lead. Back with more in a minute when we come back on Albany TV.
We know your home is important to you. Hi, I'm Toby Priestman with Independent Farmers Bank. We offer a wide variety of real estate loans and have something to fit your every need. Whether you want to purchase a new home, want some money to fix up your existing home, or want to build your dream home from scratch, we're here to help with a loan tailored to you. You can learn more at farmbank.net or stop by one of our 3 locations in Stewartsville, Maysville, or King City. At Independent Farmers Bank, we're here for you in every season. We're a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
43-35. Northeast Nodaway has the lead over Stewartsville with 6:08 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Inbounding is going to be Doran Saunders. Haskell brings it across. Trying to leave it off there for Myers. Stolen away by Reed McIntyre. He'll slow it up as it was a 1-on-4. McIntyre with it up at the top of the key. Over to left wing now for Boswell. Boswell drives in. Trying to leave it off for Pride. Now he'll bring it out to the corner. Sends it up to the top of the key for Wiederholt. Now back up to Reed McIntyre at the top of the key. Wiederholt with it right wing. Boswell over to left wing for Reed McIntyre. Puts up a shot from in front of the left elbow. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by Stewartsville's Keaton Nelson. Nelson puts up a shot from 3 off the front of the iron. Myers comes away with the rebound, drives in, leaves it off. Haskell open shot from 3 off the iron, no good. Boswell comes away with the rebound. Boswell will slowly walk it across. With his team up here by 8 with 5 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Pride sends it right wing for Boswell. Now gets it off here for Wiederholt. Inside for Pride. Spins around, goes up off the glass, can't get it to fall. And a jump ball here between Nathan Schieber and David Myers, and it's going to stay here with Northeast Nodaway. And a full Petty John Alma Center timeout can be taken by Northeast Nodaway. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
Welcome back out again here to King City. It's a 43-35 lead here for Northeast Nodaway over Stewartsville. Giving you an update. Number 2 seed Albany boys defeat the number 7 seed DeKalb boys tonight, 53-45. Albany finds himself into the championship semifinal. DeKalb in the consolation semifinal. Up with it at the top of the key here is going to be Drew Wiederholt. Now leaves it for Boswell. Back again to Wiederholt, right wing. Into the corner now for Schieber. To Boswell. Over to left wing for Dylan McIntyre. As Northeast Nodaway content wasting some time here, up by 8 points with 4.5 left in the ball game. Boswell back over again here to Dylan McIntyre. To Boswell over to the right wing for Schieber. McIntyre to Boswell. Back over again to Dylan McIntyre. Inside for Pride. Back out again to Boswell. Over to the right wing for Nathan Schieber. Back up again here for Wiederholt. Gives it off for Boswell. Boswell now drives in. Now brings it up to the top of the key to try and restart the offense. And a reaching foul going to be committed here by Doran Saunders. Foul against Saunders is going to be his first, team's 8th. So going to the line for the 1-and-1 here is going to be Drew Wiederholt. So Wiederholt's first shot of the 1-and-1 is up and good. Again, next game coming up at the Old Gym over on the New Shopper and the Printery Facebook page is number 3 South Holt, number 6 Maysville girls. As Wiederholt able to hit home the second free throw as well. 45-35. It's a 10-point Northeast Nodaway lead, the largest lead by either team so far here tonight. Haskell will send it over to left wing for Myers. Back up to Haskell. Back to Myers again. Haskell will send it into the corner here for Saunders. Back out again for Haskell on the right wing. To Myers. For Haskell. Drives in, leaves it off for Saunders. Goes up. Puts up a floater from inside the paint. Up and good for 2. Ball inbounds here for Wiederholt. He'll give it off this time now for Dylan McIntyre. He'll quickly run it across the timeline. Now leaves it up for Boswell up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing for Wiederholt. Wiederholt walks up to the three-point line, puts up a shot, no good. Wiederholt puts up the three-point attempt and then kind of gets yelled at a little bit as head coach of the Blue Jays, Rory Jackson, wanting to waste some time. Bringing it across here is going to be Tyler Haskell. Into the corner for Saunders. And a foul going to be called here against Northeast Nodaway. Foul against Northeast Nodaway is going to go here against Dylan McIntyre. That's going to be his 4th. Or sorry, they called that last one against Nathan Schieber. That's his 1st. As Saunders is able to hit the first free throw attempt. Saunders here with 12 points in the ball game. Second shot, no good. Rebound is going to be made by Pride. Wiederholt will bring it across. Leaves it off into the corner now here for Dylan McIntyre. 2:40 left to play here in the 4th. Gets it off to Pride on the block. Now back out again to McIntyre. Wiederholt to Boswell. Boswell spins, sends it over now again for Dylan McIntyre. Left wing, leaves it off for Wiederholt. Back over again for Pride. Now back up again to the top key for Boswell. 2:20 left to play here in the 4th. Dylan McIntyre, right wing to Pride. Leaves it off for Wiederholt. Into the corner now for McIntyre, up to Boswell. Boswell will leave it over to Pride, and he's going to be fouled. And the foul is going to go against Curtis Nelson. That is going to be his 5th. He'll foul out of the game. So Curtis Nelson will foul out with 2:08 left to play here in the 4th quarter. His team trails 45-38. And going to line for the 1-1 is going to be Austin Pride. Pride's first free throw attempt is up and good. They were in a little discussion there at the scorers table, making sure that the right player was called for the foul, and he was. And Curtis Nelson, as that was his 5th, as Pride's able to knock home both free throws. Myers able to get it off for Martin. He'll drive. Leaves it off into the corner now for Keaton Nelson up to Haskell. Left wing, Myers shot from 3. Short, no good. Ball tipped up and kept alive by Martin. Goes up, lays it in off the glass, up and good for 2. And a timeout is going to be called here by Stewartsville. 47-40, it's a 7-point Northeast Nodaway lead. A Petty John Auto Center timeout taken by Stewartsville. We're back with more in just a moment on Albany TV.
Are you trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much-needed help on the farm? Are you wanting to grow your customer base? The New Shopper in Albany prints 11,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable address and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the New Shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers.
1:54 left to play here in the 4th quarter. 47-40, Northeast Nodaway has the lead over Stewartsville. And it's Northeast Nodaway basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout as well. Austin Pride will inbounds. Inbounds goes to Boswell. Ball knocked out of bounds there by Saunders. 1:51 left to play in the 4th quarter, 47-40. Blue Jays with the lead in the basketball. Pride inbounds for Boswell. Brings it across the center court logo into the corner now for Schieber. Back out to Boswell. Up to the top of the key here for Wiederholt. Boswell. Now Pride with it in the corner. As he'll just hold it here in the corner with 1:35, as nobody was even near him. Now it has it on the right wing, trying to get rid of it to Boswell. Boswell sends it across now here for Nathan Schieber. Gets it off now for Boswell. Looking to try and get it to Schieber, stolen away by Saunders. It's a 2-on-1. Saunders goes up, trying to leave it off for Keaton Nelson. Spins around, puts up the shot off the glass. Up and good for 2. Down to a 5-point ball game. Underneath a minute left to play in the 4th. Ball inbounds. Up to midcourt to Dylan McIntyre, and he'll be fouled. As the foul here against Stewartsville is going to go against Keaton Martins. First free throw attempt is up and good here by Dylan McIntyre. Myers and Dalton Martin will check back in. Dylan McIntyre can make it a 3-possession game, and he does. Haskell sends it into the corner. Shot from 3. No good. Rebound made by Boswell. And a foul going to be called here against Haskell. That'll be his 3rd. As Boswell will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. The 49-42 7-point Northeast Nodaway lead. Boswell's free throw attempt. Up and good. Second free throw attempt from Boswell can put it 3 3-pointers up, and he's not able to, but the ball being tipped up, and it's going to go out of bounds here off of Northeast Nodaway. A timeout going to be called here by the Blue Jays, and it's going to be a 30-second full Petty John Center timeout. Back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, your family.
We know your home is important to you. Hi, I'm Toby Priestman with Independent Farmers Bank. We offer a wide variety of real estate loans and have something to fit your every need. Whether you want to purchase a new home, want some money to fix up your existing home, or want to build your dream home from scratch, we're here to help with a loan tailored to you. You can learn more at farmbank.net or stop by one of our 3 locations in Stewartsville, Maysville, or King City. At Independent Farmers Bank, we're here for you in every season. We're a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back out again here to King City, 50-42. Northeast Nodaway with an 8-point lead over Stewartsville. Stewartsville with the basketball. Coming out of the Petty John Center timeout taken by Northeast Nodaway. Full court pressure put on here by the Blue Jays. Saunders will inbounds. Inbounds is here for Haskell. And a timeout is going to be, a foul going to be called here against Nathan Schieber. And going to the line to shoot 2 free throws now here is going to be Haskell. Tyler Haskell has been kind of quiet offensively here in the second half. He led the way offensively for Stewartsville in the first half. First free throw attempt. No good. Checking in here for Stewartsville are going to be Jake Shellhorn as well as Keaton Martins, both in there to potentially pick up a foul here. As Haskell's able to hit home the second free throw. Pride will inbounds. Inbounds here for Dylan McIntyre. Sending across for Wiederholt, right wing. Now gets it off. Boswell with the left wing. He'll be fouled with 28.8. Foul against Stewartsville is going to go against Keaton Nelson. That is his first foul. Boswell will go to the line for 2. Boswell's first shot, no good. Checking back in are going to be Myers as well as Martin. Second free throw attempt from Boswell. Up and good as Boswell's able to hit home the second, 51-43. Saunders will bring it across. 20 seconds left. Saunders drives to the baseline, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by Dylan McIntyre. Sends it off for Boswell. Boswell trying to run away from the defense. And he will be fouled as he crosses midcourt. Foul against Stewartsville is going to be called against Dalton Martin. That'll be his third personal with 6.8 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Shooting 2 free throws is going to be Dylan McIntyre. As this game pretty much all but over. As McIntyre is able to hit home the first. Second one up and no good. And then stepping out of bounds is going to be Keaton Nelson with 3.3 left to play here in this ball game. 52-43 is going to be your final. Northeast Nodaway will move on into the championship side of the bracket as they will wait the winner of our final game of the night between number 1 seeded Stanbury, number 8 seeded King City. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame when we come back in just a moment.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community minded just like you. BTC Bank.
And it's a win tonight for Northeast Nodaway, 52-43 over Stewartsville. And taking a look here at the final unofficial stats of the ball game, Stewartsville unofficially shoots 16 for 37 from the field, 10 for 22 from the free throw line, 1 for 9 from behind the three-point arc. Led in scoring by Tyler Haskell and Doran Saunders with 12 points, 10 points for Keaton Nelson, 7 points for Dalton Martin, and then it was 2 points for Jake Shellhorn. For Northeast Nodaway unofficially, they shoot tonight 18 for 38 from the field, 14 for 18 from the free throw line, 2 for 10 from behind the three-point arc. They were led in scoring by Austin Pride with 17 points. 16 points for Ben Boswell, 7 points for Dylan McIntyre, 6 points for Nathan Schieber, 4 points for Mitchell Sherry, 2 points for Drew Wiederholt. So again, it's a 52-43 victory tonight for Northeast Nodaway. Albany boys also pick up a 53-45 victory over DeKalb. Both of them, both Northeast Nodaway and Albany find themselves in championship semifinals. Stewartsville, DeKalb find themselves on the consolation side on the boys' side. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Penny John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. The Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee, Shoats of Albany and Northwest Cell. Mosaic Medical Center Albany, Independent Farmers Bank of King City, Maysville, and Stewartsville. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Next game coming up for you, it's the number 1 seed Stanbury girls taking on the number 8 seed Northeast Nodaway girls. Over on the New Shopper and the Printery Facebook page, it's the South Holt and Maysville girls going on right now, which you can watch over on the New Shopper and Printery Facebook page. Again, I'm Jared Rolvis saying so long and good night. We'll have our third game of the night coming up in a separate video coming up in just a moment.